I'll just mute myself.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Please delete this or people will commit suicide. Jesus Christ. Next comment.
Dude, I hope someone commits suicide because of our show. It'd be so much
You're
publicity.
a terrible freaking person. Jesus.
We get so much publicity though. Think of the Twitch dollars.
The Twitch dollars.
Think of all the pennies we can make.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Who would win in a fight, Drew or Rico Suave? I mean,
Again,
I'd
have to go Drew.
Rico has weird naked pictures of himself on the internet, so probably Drew.
Hey, don't we all though?
Would you fuck a pony?
Would you fuck a pony? Would you fuck a pony?
We're asking the questions.
I'll fuck this, man. I am the fucking motherfucking ponies, man.
I would fuck a pony. Would you?
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
It's the 69th episode of the show that sucks.
69.
Unfortunately, we have another person on the show, so
We can't 69 effectively.
we cannot do it effectively. But we do have a very special guest on the show. MMG, newly sponsored MMG, Apologyman. He just won SER with
Yay.
possibly the stupidest, cheapest team ever made. How's it going, Apologyman?
It's going good. So thanks for having me on your prestigious show. Means a lot.
Yes.
I
We're
can
the
tell
only-
by that enthusiasm. You're glad
We're
to
the
be on
only
the
people
show.
to get Vinny on a show.
Yeah,
Are
man.
we?
You guys are the best.
That's our
Thank you, I appreciate that.
exclusivity. Anyways, Vinny did just win a major, which is fucking mind-boggling, and he did it with a very dumb team. Not dumb in the fact that it's hard to use. It's just or easy to use. I don't think it's easy to use. I don't like when people say it's brain dead.
Well, it's
I
brain
think
dead
it
once you
takes
get that first hit.
Yeah, but neutral's still hard.
Yeah, man. I gotta do my wall cling fireballs. It's
I
complicated.
noticed. Okay, I wanted to talk about the wall clings for a second because you're notorious for always wanting to be on player one side.
Yeah.
Your wall clings. If you notice on all your matches, you always try to sneak over to the player one side just so you can start doing it.
You know, I actually didn't play a single match that wasn't on player one side that whole weekend. I think the only match was versus Infrit in the 5v5, and I did kind of bad, but I still beat him. But yeah, I really gotta thank One Player Side, the true winner of SCR. Thank you, One Player Side. I almost didn't get One Player Side for grand finals though.
Oh,
Did Champ
Did-
battle you for that? Did he
did
run
he-
paper,
No.
scissors you?
So F-Champ was already sitting there because he just got off his match from Killer Kai, and I was walking up there and I asked F-Champ if I could get player one side. I fully knew he was probably gonna say no because he knows that one player side's easier for me, but I kept asking him, and if it wasn't for Valle that said that his name was on the second player side, I'm pretty sure F-Champ would have made a scene. Maybe would have had to had a hype coin flip or something.
I always coin flip you for one player side.
Yeah. No, people should it's like the match that begins before the match. It's like Tekken players. How the missteps are easier on one side, so you got to get that player one sided.
I don't know anything about Tekken, man. I'm not Bronson. But yeah, when are you gonna learn how to do two player side wall clings?
It's not even that I'm not learning. I practice it all the time. It's just naturally harder to do because it's a pretty quick motion. It's like a contract. It's easier to do contracting motions in general, but pushing motions are just normally harder. I can practice it as much as I want, but it'll never be easier than player one side.
Oh.
I have found some tricks for it though. I have some buffering techniques to make it easier, but it's just too hard, dude.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, wall cling fireball means say this is Firebrand. He jumps on the wall, does a fireball, and lands, so he can keep doing it. Basically doing this fireballing, and so you have fireballs going across the screen very rapidly and controlling a lot of space. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it basically separates any Firebrand player. If you can't do that, then you're terrible.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think without wall clings, he's not a top tier character.
Yeah, he's
with wall clings, it makes him a top tier character.
yeah. So with
Well, you can't
that,
really
it's
control like any space without it, I feel like.
no, he has good normals though. Like
Yeah.
Crisis the Prophet saw it and said like he has some of the better normals in the game for not having a sword, and he has fucking Kidnap, which is, you know, a great move in itself. Bon Voyage, whatever it's called, and yeah, he's just a little terror. He's a little terror on the sky, and if you can maneuver him, he's really good. And Vineeth obviously maneuvered him, and he didn't lose a fucking match the entire weekend. I don't think. I think
Well,
that
until
was
grand finals.
Oh, he reset it on me, but
Yeah.
that was about it. I was like really spaced out for that first like match. I didn't like believe that I made it to grand finals.
I think the quote was, I think Gutex asked you, what do you think, what was going through your head when you reset the bracket? And you said, the first set I wasn't really focused, and then you said, whoa, like you were still shocked that you made it there. You said, whoa, I made it, I'm the best. And then he reset the bracket against you, and obviously it woke you up,
Yeah.
and you just went to work after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just like in such shock that I even made it to grand finals, but then I realized I still had to win. So after that
So-
reset, it really woke me up.
I had a question about grand finals, and feel free to lie to me. But Champ was getting out at some of the setups by push blocking with Phoenix and dashing or something. I saw like 1 or 2 times. Is that like a legit strategy?
Okay. Well, I don't want. Wait, you said I could lie to you? No, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't get out. I was just messing up.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna just leave it at that.
I'm not gonna let you, reveal secrets. It's just something I noticed and I'd never seen anyone else do. So
The top
But-
players will figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just if Firebrand is like if I really start doing well at like all the next tournaments, you should probably just go into the lab with my team. Like practice escapes for the setup. Like it's in training mode. Just it's all the tools are available for you guys.
yeah, I'd rather just throw my body at you during tournaments and then just play you at first to 50s and randomly mash buttons. That's how I discovered the Amy thing. I just was randomly mashing buttons every time you unblockable the Amy.
Dude, I can't replicate what you did. You did like mash jump light on incoming. I swear,
Yeah.
I recorded my setup and I kept replaying it and trying to mash jump light. It did not work once. And I'm like, I think Honzo's just a god.
I
Like,
do it. I did it like hella times too.
no, I know, but I can't replicate it like when I do the real setup. So I'm just assuming I messed up there, because I know for sure Amy can't get out. Just
Whatever, man.
He could be lying to us right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I could be lying.
I'll keep mashing, man. I'll keep mashing.
I mean, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm about to ask you like, how much money did you win? But that's like a terrible question to ask. I forget to ask. So is SCR just your event? That's the only event you could do good at? Because that's what it seems like.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess
he
so.
can win Alpha Clash events. He
Like
can win
I
his
wish
own
every
tournaments.
tournament was SCR, man. I'd win it every time.
What's so different about it for you? Because like you'll go to NCR and do well, you go to like Evo and do well and all this stuff, but yeah, at SCR you're always like, I'm gonna fucking win or I'm gonna be top 4.
I, don't know,
consistent.
I think it's just come on. It's pretty much just coincidence. But I think I guess
We did
maybe
really
it's the
well at
settings of the
NCR
tournament?
last time, right?
What?
You did really well at NCR last year, right?
NCR, I got like 12th or 16th or something. I didn't do like great, but
It's not that bad.
yeah, I definitely didn't do as well as I did at SCR. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the setting of SCR.
You were definitely playing a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were playing
you
you were playing really well in the scramble mode. I felt like just
Yeah,
when
I
crazy
do-
stuff was
yeah.
happening on the stream, you always seemed like you picked the right decision.
Yeah, I generally like in scrambles now. I usually just try to like get away. I think it's
That's what I've been noticing.
like there's players that really I don't want to like blow anyone up, but like there's a lot of players that can only win in scrambles. Like when you take that away from them, like and you just play like straight neutral game and like only go in when your assist is protecting you, that type of thing. Like the game becomes a lot more consistent, I feel. So just avoiding scrambles is just like what you have to do at this level, I feel.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be more commonplace with players getting better and recognizing, when to tech. And a tech is basically going to be a disengage, you know. It's either going for a throw, and if they tech it, you just disengage and do your shit over again.
Yeah.
Try and win. But yeah, it's definitely interesting watching this year. I felt like it was a good preview for the rest of the season. So what tournaments are you going to be showing up to next?
Uh, I don't know, like everything isn't like set in stone. Like there may be even like other tournaments that I can go to. I'll find out later. But for sure right now is like NCR, Evo, Northwest Majors is looking pretty likely. I think that's gonna happen. I want to go to CEO, but it's like really close to Evo, and like I don't know, it's like might be kind of hard, and there might be conflict with school. But other than that, uh, not that I know of. I wanted to go to Texas Showdown. But,
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's very cheap to go there, by the way, from San Francisco, San Jose. So
Really? That's random.
yeah, it was like $200 or something. I was looking at flights for it, just to give you a heads up. I don't know what it is now. But yeah, that's cool. Everyone wants to see at more tournaments, and everyone wants to boo you at more tournaments. So
I heard someone say that I could possibly become the next Chris G.
Ooh,
Oh,
what?
wow.
No. I read it in like some Facebook group. They were like, "Dude, this guy might become the next Chris G." And I'm like,
You're gonna only eat French fries and date Sherry? That's crazy. What a life.
I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Like, I don't know. Never mind.
At
Yeah.
that point, is it worth it? Uh,
If you actually turned into Chris G, would you stop playing Marvel?
Oh man, I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle myself if I turned into Chris G.
That's a good answer. Anyways, I don't know. We're just insulting Chris G all of a sudden. I was gonna ask something. So there was a controversial match between you and a certain Control Ray Ray, and so I know that you are called Apologyman, but you did apologize for the situation. Do you care to explain the situation and like what happened on like the ground floor end?
Yeah. So basically, what happened? If you guys haven't seen the match, it's 2-2 between Ray Ray and I. It's a really close match. It was actually a really good set. Like we were playing like pretty well, like all the hits that we got were like, yeah, we outplayed each other, that type of thing. It was a good match, and it was 2-2, and I hit his Magneto. I punished him for doing like a shockwave, and now his like Sentinel is coming in. At this point, like in general, like Firebrand matches is like if I hit your point character, it's very very likely I'm gonna win the match, but I hit his Magneto, and his Sentinel was coming in. He actually gets out because like it's Sentinel. He has a lot of escapes for setups, and right as that happened, there was a disk error, and apparently the Xbox like misread the disk. It was really bad because like the match was really intense, and then bam, it just stopped, and Ray and I were just like really, like we were just mad, honestly, like that this would happen at like such a juncture in like the tournament.
has that ever happened to you before, ever?
No,
Like
like
never.
and especially in that situation of all situations, it was bizarre. Yeah, and I mean, we didn't really have much of a choice except for like to restart the match, and both of us like it took a really long time too, so all the momentum was just like drained out of me and him, and like we were both like kind of mad like going into the match.
Yeah, I
And,
felt like going into that last match, it was such a long time that, I mean, it could go either way at that point. I felt like you were definitely had the momentum, and after that, you can definitely tell after you lost your first two characters that you kind of like lost the momentum.
Yeah.
And but then you're just like it's Super Scroll, like anything could happen. X Factor level 3, and you just Super Scrolled them basically. In my opinion, that's what happened. And I mean, if I was Ray Ray, I'd be furious.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. The Super Scroll comeback was Like I legitimately hit his Magneto. Like I knew he wasn't gonna up back because he was like respecting me, so I did a ground command grab, and then I did this new mix up that I was actually saving for SCR. It's like I charge up the stone dunk, like pretending like I'm gonna meaty, but then I don't charge it. Like I just let go early, so it's just a jump S. So then, since they're like so afraid of the stone dunk, they're just holding back, and I land and I cross up stand H, and the mix up worked and it hit him. So it was just down to like yeah. So it was just down to Sentinel and Scroll, and he got like a hit with the jump H into Rocket Punch, and he dropped the combo after, and then I punished his drop, and then I dropped that combo, but I did do the level 3, and then he fell out, and then he tried to chip me, and then I messed up the punish. It was just like this huge scramble, and at this point, like at the very end, which was like kind of the silliest point in the match, it was I thought I was gonna get chipped by a rocket punch. Like I had like this much health left, so the way I saw it, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get chipped by this rocket punch. I probably lost. I might as well try to read his rocket punch and do a level 3 and just like pray to God. And I did the level 3. He didn't rocket punch, but he jumps into the corner or like slightly out of it. I don't remember. And the level 3 crosses him up, and he thinks it's not gonna cross him up because he goes into the corner, and it doesn't cross you up in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, like when your back is facing to the corner, the level 3 can't cross you up.
I don't
But
think he was close enough to the corner.
Yeah, he was confused. He wasn't sure if he was there or not. He told me like himself that like he switched blocks like 6 different times. And
Okay.
I was pretty sure it was gonna cross up, and I thought he was just gonna block it and I was gonna lose, but it hit him and I got the combo and I beat him. It was
Feels good, doesn't it? Feels
No.
good. Feels good to win matches. I'd be so happy after I won. I'd be like, "Yep, I deserved it."
Yeah,
I guess- Yeah, I guess. Then again, you are called Apologyman for a reason.
And I felt so bad that it happened. It had to happen that way because like it was such a good set, like the matches before it. The fact that like I had to beat him that way, like it didn't sit well with me. And like Ray was like really mad afterwards. I don't know. It was just a terrible match.
Well,
So
it-
it's the last game.
At least it led Ray to play Justin Wong, right?
Yeah.
And then he like popped off on Justin Wong, and then like everybody was just popping off on each other. So that would have never happened if you would have lost.
That's true. Yeah, he went into that match with against Justin Wong. He was probably all angry. He's like, "Man,
Oh,
I'm gonna
sure.
win this. Screw this," and he just beat him.
Dude, it was like it's like Wolfcrone syndrome. After he got DQ'd when he was late, I'm like, dude, I don't want to play anybody after I get DQ'd and I'm Wolfcrone. And then sure enough, he just went and bodied everybody. Like I'm sure it was the same thing with Ray. He just lost this match that he felt like, not that maybe he shouldn't have lost, but that he didn't have a fair opportunity to win. And then yeah, like you have that kind of momentum and focus going into the next match, you're probably gonna win. Unfortunately, it takes like a loss or something
Oh, there was
that
also
you don't want to happen.
yeah. There was also one really weird thing. I didn't actually even notice it, but the first match, the one where the disc error happened, he switched his team order to Magneto, Sentinel, Doom. And after the disc reset, he switched it back to Magneto, Doom, Sentinel. I don't know. I didn't even notice, but
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, like it didn't. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. In the
Blow it
end.
up, blow it up.
I didn't even know. Like I had to rewatch the match. I'm like, wait, that actually I didn't even notice.
I call that the mine for reasons
Dude.
that are not going to be explained. Yeah, you can change points with the glitch thingy. It's not like glitch, but if you hold the button, you can technically always change the point. I think that's the Evo rules. I forget what. Yeah, it's so confusing.
Because after the last,
But you can't do
second last game,
Yeah, you can't do
he
this. Second
switched
first.
the character. Like he actually switched the team.
Yeah, he
he
should
didn't, like,
apologize. Should
Yeah.
apologize to you. Sorry. Apologize me and apology me.
Apologize, man.
Yeah. But yeah, was there anything after hours that you enjoyed besides drugs and hookers? Was there like any cool matches that you saw?
After hours. So unfortunately, I didn't stay at the atrium, which all like the salty suites and all that stuff were happening at. I was at a different hotel with my sponsors at it was like a Holiday Inn. So
Okay.
I unfortunately didn't really get to play a bunch of people that I really wanted to in SoCal. But oh, there was this one match. It was in the Seattle room. I got to play there for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And I was playing versus Darren, and I actually hit the snapback glitch on him. You know, where you like do the kill them with the chip move, and then you OTG them, and then you snap in their last character, and then both their characters come in. I've never landed that ever, so I thought it was pretty funny that I landed it.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it once, and it wasn't tournament. It was casuals,
Oh, God.
but it was funny because everyone just gets really confused because people have seen that video, but they always forget about it, and like
Yeah.
it happened like they hit a character and they lost, and there's like. I want to do that in a tournament match, like on main stage.
Honzo, your mic is like messing up.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Anyways, talk about your sponsor.
Oh yeah, MMG. Yeah, so shout out to MMG. You know, they're a really cool sponsor. I think I've been sponsored by them as of like I guess early this year. Yeah, it's pretty recent. But yeah, they're really great sponsors. You know, they sent me out to SCR. You know, they always help with like local tournaments. You know, they covered most of the like costs, and yeah, they're really good sponsors. You should go to their tournaments, Alpha Clash. Those are great tournaments. They're monthlies.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe the next one's the 29th.
Yeah, yeah.
And IPLAYWINNER is
I think
streaming
they like
it.
switched the dates. I
Yeah.
think because it was like on best. It was like conflicting with Best of Battle. I think something like that.
Conflicted with something, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Um,
believe it's on the 29th. Yes.
I heard it
Or was
was. Wait, why am I echoing?
What?
I think I'm echoing on yours, Beneath.
Oh, am
A
I?
little bit.
Or are you?
I'm echoing on yours
Oh,
a little bit.
all
So
right,
you turn it down.
Yeah, just turn your speaker down a little bit.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Sorry.
Live troubleshooting. Okay,
Oh,
it's
no.
fine now.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I know that you guys hold tournaments in a bunker or something. The venue I hear is soundproof and stuff, or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the Hacker Dojo.
Yeah, Hacker Dojo.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
it's a
People
good
should
venue.
go. That's the only thing I know about it because I haven't been there. I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
go down.
yeah. It's a good venue. It's really like well ventilated, which is like really important. I feel in like FGC events. They
Especially
yeah,
after the
have
one
a good amount of
in
space.
the tournament in San Francisco, I think, at the museum. We went there.
Yeah.
It was a button smashing night, and yeah, it got hot in there, even at night.
Yes. But there's free soda, so it's like whatever.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, what was I gonna ask? I should prepare questions next time. Apologyman, what went through your mind when you left me at Fanime when I was drunk for the first time? Was there a thought process when you tried to just leave me in the middle of San Jose all alone?
Dude, like, okay. First of all, okay, I'll admit it. It was my fault. I honestly thought you were gonna like crash at like your friend's place or something, and I'm sorry, dude. I should. Okay, you called me at like 5 in the morning, and I was already asleep. I'm sorry. I stranded you out there. How did you get back? Actually, I'm curious.
I walked back with your roommate. I found him. I was
Oh,
just
yeah, you found my roommate. Yeah.
I was just sitting with Mizuki, and Mizuki was drunk as fuck, and I was drunk as fuck, and we're just sitting there. I was like, I have nowhere to go, and he's like, me neither. And I was like, all right. And then like I saw your roommate. I was like, hey, let's walk. That's how it happened.
Oh, very resourceful of you. I don't even know why my roommate was there at that time. You got really lucky. You're lucky to be alive, Honzo.
Nah, I would have just fucking slept in the bathroom or fucked a furry and just slept in her room. I'm resourceful like that, Beneath. I'll dumpster dived for a bed. Anyways, you also play Blaze Blue, I guess. Something, whatever that game is.
Yeah.
What place did you get at SCR?
I got 7th, I think.
7th?
Yeah, I got 7th. I wasn't really too happy with those results, but I lost to Pain, a Kokonoe player. I wasn't really. I know it sounds lame, but I wasn't really expecting to beat him, honestly. I play that matchup like with them all the time, and it's pretty difficult, honestly. But
Yeah.
I lost to a 2 GB actually in winners, but It was like, so I don't know if you guys are good at this, but like I'm not really good at switching between fighting games. Like, so I played
That's
my winners match, and it was like versus 2 GB. It was between both of my exhibitions for Marvel.
oh,
So
okay.
it was like I played my Marvel exhibition versus Ray Ray, and then like I had to run back to the Blaze Blue thing, and I had to do that real quick. And like Baye was like on the like the megaphone, like, "Where's Apologyman? He's supposed to be here for his exhibition." I'm like playing my tournament match. I'm like, "God damn it!"
Aw,
Yeah, it's whatever. Shout outs to him. He really outplayed me. I wasn't too mad, but I definitely dropped like a lot of combos. But yeah, I got seventh place, so I wasn't too impressed with myself.
one of our questions actually is how do you deal with switching between Marvel and BlazBlue? And I guess not too well.
Yeah, terribly. I'm so
Yeah.
bad at it. Like,
What's
I need warm up games. Like, I really need warm up games. And actually, throughout the tournaments, like if I'm like in a top 32 setting, the more matches I play, the better I get out throughout the tournament. That's usually how I perform well, I guess.
that's cool. Um, do you, is that your new lucky shirt,
What? Oh, the Peekaboo shirt?
Peekaboo?
Yeah, man. I guess I outgrew the Meat Boy shirt.
Yeah, I was about to say you're
I
notorious
actually
for.
can't even find it anymore. I think like my mom threw it out.
Oh no,
I seriously looked everywhere, but yeah,
that's
it's
terrible. It's like me losing my hat. I won't know what to do.
I know, right? Well, yeah, but you have like 10 of those.
No, I don't. What the hell? Why does people think that? I have one. One hat that I don't wash.
No, it's like the Flintstones, you know. You just have like 10 of the like. You go into the closet. There's
Oh, they said the same outfit. Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
just
the
have
same.
baggy jeans and a shitty T-shirt
Yeah,
and my hat, and a neck beard. And so, who was with you when you bought that shirt?
you were Honzo. I
Yeah.
asked you, hey, this shirt is really clever. Do you think I should buy it, Honzo? And you said, I don't remember what you said.
I was probably like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then bought
I had like 15 high shoes that day, so I was probably just like, yeah. So,
it. Yeah.
but
So
yeah,
thank you, Honzo, for inspiring me to buy my new lucky shirt. If
I
it wasn't
know.
for you, I wouldn't be doing as well as I am.
I know. Thank God I exist.
Yeah,
I
thank
say
God.
that every morning, anyways.
You just wake up, you're like, yeah, thank God.
Anyways, I don't think there's much else. There was some things like general news stuff that
Yeah,
I
we
kinda-
should go over it, I guess. There wasn't much.
I guess there's that Capcom thing. Or
Oh
something.
yeah, Capcom Pro Cup, right?
Oh,
Is that what they
oh.
called it?
Yeah.
I think
Capcom Pro, it's
it-
Capcom Pro Tour or something.
Yeah.
They're doing the mainly just Street Fighter. They have Marvel at the tournaments, but it's
They
gonna be
can't do
mainly-
Marvel, right?
They can do Marvel. They just can't sponsor it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what's happening with that, and they're doing all the major ones. It's basically taking over the Road to Evo stuff, but Evo's now just like the biggest tournament in the Road to Evo, so basically that's what it is. And they're sponsoring Street Fighter stuff, and Tenno will be doing the production on it and stuff. So
Will we?
yeah,
10-0?
Tenno, man.
Oh, 10?
010. And yeah, so I'll be doing camera final round, I guess. If you guys want to say hi to me, just throw bottles of Mountain Dew and panties at me.
Better
on
be
final
good.
round.
I better not see you slouching. Better be watching the stream and, the camera
Dude.
be moving. If it's not, then I'm just gonna say, wow.
People make me
Money
sit down.
money like not well spent.
People make me sit down. They make me sit down because I'm on the stage or whatever. What do you think about Marvel being dead, Vineeth?
I don't know, man. I really think it's
After you just won a major in Marvel, what do you think about
Marvel
it?
is dead, man. Like NorCal tournaments, like there just isn't as much attendance. I feel like it's. I don't think Marvel will ever die, but
No.
I think there is a lot less attendance. Like Street Fighter has had like a resurgence recently, and that's been really
Okay.
cool. I really feel like that's because of Ultra coming out. There's all the new hype and stuff.
I
I mean,
don't,
that's
to
what
be
I
honest.
think, at least. I really feel if like Marvel got some love from Capcom, got that patch, but that's not
Dude,
gonna-
I think they would if they could. Like,
They totally.
yeah, yeah.
they would they would sponsor the shit out of it. They would promote it up the ass, but they just can't because it would be more trouble than it's worth, I think, or they just can't.
It's just Disney and shit. Who wants to deal with them? They're buying fucking. Disney just bought something.
Got to
for
deal
like
with the guy
$500.
who's like frozen somewhere.
What?
The movie
Okay.
Frozen, or like a guy that's frozen.
Walt
some-
Disney. God, you guys are stupid.
I didn't watch.
Oh, Walt Disney.
Walt Disney, get it, huh? Because he's frozen.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
He hated Jews. I get it. Okay.
Wow. Okay, that's not where I was going with that, but
I get it. Was there anything else newsworthy? Final rounds this weekend. We should probably mention that. I tweeted a bunch of the pools. There's a lot more players that are coming that didn't sign up because they're from the fighting game community. So the pools are going to get fucked up. So it should be fun to watch.
On that AG.
Yeah. But yeah, Vineeth's favorite boyfriend is going to be there, Rubex, and I'll try and take a picture of his dick so Vineeth can jerk off to it.
didn't like Rubik say like who's Beneath or something like a while ago?
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, "Who's Vineeth?"
He didn't know who you were.
Oh yeah, that broke my heart.
Well,
You
he
guys
should
said-
know who you are now.
You guys had a date at Evo. I
I
saw.
still don't think he knows who I am.
You guys had a date. I saw
Yeah, I
it.
know, man. How could he forget me?
I know. What a player. He just has those Morgan cosplayers he always posts.
Yeah, he always posts that one freaking link.
You know he's never watched that.
Wait, really?
He's never
He's
watched
posted
that.
everywhere he's ever
I
watched.
always ask him to post it. He never does. He posted, but he never watches it. Anyways, do you have any other questions, Harrison, or any news stuff? Or move on?
I mean, I guess like Flow got dropped, but it's like I guess about time. I guess like
I mean, like, he was a personality, I think.
he was, and he
Yes.
was showing up to. I felt like he was showing up to stuff
Yeah, no,
recently.
he plays
so-
pretty well, but, like, not amazing.
But like, it's EG, so
Yeah.
it's like prestigious. They want to be the best, and like selling that like competitive gaming thing to like sponsors is kind of hard when you have like a dude who just never places.
Dang.
Not only
I
never,
don't-
not only never places, just really never goes anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. He doesn't go to as many.
I feel like if he
majors.
just went to tournaments, they wouldn't care.
just go to tournaments and then like make a face at the screen and stare at it and just fucking
Yeah.
there. You just fucking
Yeah,
do it.
just make the full face. Yeah, that's.
They just need to
Is-
get him on the mic
Is
for
he
like
is
5
he
minutes.
busy? I don't know. I don't
What?
know. I
I don't
assume
know.
that's like your full-time job, you know, when you're EG.
Yeah, probably.
Who
Me
knows?
being EG. Oh my god, I leaked it. I'm the new EG member.
Wow, you're
told everyone.
you're leaving Marvelous Customs.
I would never leave.
What a
Marvel
scumbag
Cosmos.
person, dude.
How-
You're leaving the most like awesome sponsor to like E EG.
it was a joke.
No, he's actually joining the Empire.
I was Empire for a while. Back in the day.
I,
I have pictures
the
up.
day.
I should tweet those pictures again because it was always funny. I have the napkin contract that Triforce written. It's on napkin, and I have dog food and Capri Suns that I won because I got second at a Starbase tournament. That was a weird time. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Do you want to move on to questions? We have a bunch.
Yes. I have a question right off the bat from me.
Oh,
Do you feel like you have the best Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 team out right now?
that's a good question.
no way.
No.
There's way better teams. There's even a better Firebrand team than mine. I think Firebrand Doom Ami is a better Firebrand team. Like overall, I think it's way more balanced. The flowchart's way less cheap. Like it doesn't have like as many unblockables, but I think it's overall a better team. Way more well-rounded.
There's still a lot of unblockables with that team, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like they still have like the Spear Flame, Luminous Bodies works the same way with Cold Star. It's just you can't do like snapback unblockables. That's the only like downside. But besides that, I think it's just an overall better team. I don't know. I hate Amy. I can't play that character.
There's a setup. I mean, if you ever watch Zach Bennett, there's ways where you can just meaty and like just do
Just
what
do
is
it.
called? Keep negating push block and push them into Amy assist and then just go
Yeah,
for
yeah,
like
you know, yeah. The incoming mix-ups are pretty much unblockable.
yeah, just do like 30 high lows. You know,
That's
I
the funny
can't-
thing about Firebrand. Like he doesn't even need the unblockable. Like his mix-ups are practically like you're not gonna block them.
He transitions in like 4 frames from a high to a low, and it's like
Yeah.
okay, and he could do
Yeah.
like 2 highs if he wants. It's like all
Yeah.
right.
It's yeah.
You have to guess 50-50 3 times in like 4 frame reactions, which I can do, but not
Yeah,
everyone
I mean
else.
you can do that, but you see, not many regular people can react to four
I know.
frames.
Yeah.
All right, lead off the first question, Hanzo.
Okay, this is a random one. Jared made you ask, what was your first game you remember getting crazy excited for before launch? Mine was Final Fantasy VI. I am old. Um, First game? That's a good
Uh,
question.
Wait, for me, I think I want to say Smash Brothers Melee. Like I remember as a kid, like I really loved Super Smash Brothers 64, and that was always like one of my favorite games. I always play with my friends. Like when the GameCube came out, I got that, and like when Smash came out, that was actually like I think that was like my first launch. Like you know how the GameStops like have those launch party things. That was like my first launch party thing I ever went to. It was just really exciting, and Melee, even till today, is like still one of my favorite games.
I'm trying to remember what the first game I was legitimately excited for. I think it might have been Final Fantasy IX, which is weird because I really liked. I didn't like Final Fantasy VIII, but I played it a lot, and now I hate it. So, but I just remember liking Final Fantasy and stuff. Probably nine. What was yours, Harrison?
Mine was Ocarina of Time.
God, you're such a fucking nerd. Jesus Christ.
Respectable answer, Harrison. That's one of my favorite games too.
It is though, like
Oh, the game is sick.
it is hella sick. It was like, oh my
I-
god, 3D.
I've never played it.
You're a fucking liar.
I've never played it.
Are you
Wait.
serious?
Wait,
I'm
really?
very serious. The only Zelda game I've played was the first one.
The really shitty one. So you haven't even played like Wind Waker or any of like.
Oh my
Come on, man.
god.
Yo, just borrow my GameCube, dude.
I have a GameCube. I just.
I can let you borrow. I have the disc that has the 4 games on it. It has the first 2, and it has Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Yeah. Dark Souls, whatever.
I have that now. Anyways, Adra Image asks, are there any features future fighting game releases could have that would make the streaming process easier?
So
Any
that's where it goes.
any features that would make streaming easier?
I guess it's a question to me, I guess.
I guess, but like maybe it not being Marvel, I think that would make it easier. Less crazy. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a weird question. Are there any features?
He's asking like maybe if there's a built-in app for like streaming, like how they have it on Xbox Ones and stuff. Would it be easier? And I mean, I guess, but if you're gonna do a production, you'd still need the capture card.
Yeah, like honestly, all this Xbox One and PS4 stuff really doesn't help me out at all. It's just gonna get people that would otherwise not stream from their house to stream.
A rematch button helps streams.
Oh my god,
just-
yes, please.
There you go.
Just a rematch
Rematch.
button.
That's probably the most requested feature. Are you gonna play Guilty Gear, Beneath? It's a random question, but
Oh, like Xrd? I think so. Like P4U2 is coming out, and then
Oh, yeah,
there's, like,
that's
new
new.
Patch Blaze Blue, and then there's the new Guilty Gear. So like, there's a bunch of anime games coming out. Like I'm gonna play them all, but I don't know like if I'm gonna play them all competitively. But I'm definitely gonna try them all out.
You're
Xrd
good.
looks really cool.
you were good in Persona, correct? If I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
not really.
But
I played Labrys, so I had no hope.
you
in that.
did well until you got emo all the time when you lost, and then everyone's like,
I
it's
mean-
because you're playing Labrys, and you're like, and like I remember that by the way.
Yeah, I did good at NEC. I got top 8, and I was like, man, maybe Labrys isn't that bad. And every major after that, never again.
Just pick a good character. Just pick a good character this time.
Nah, I don't know. I don't like the game enough to.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Cannon Party has a question for you. Ask Beneath how he feels about Taskmaster versus Firebrand.
I bet he's asking that because we played this like one like set at Evo, and I think he beat me in it, and he like popped off and shit. I was like, whatever. I think it's okay. I feel like if you play the matchup correctly over time, Taskmaster kind of corners himself, or he has to overcommit with like a normal, and I don't know. I think if you just because like the way he deals with like a lot of like firebrand zoning, it's like up back arrows, and eventually you're gonna like corner yourself, and I think you can like create a bad situation for Taskmaster that way. I don't know, Hanzo, you played that matchup with me enough. How bad is it?
I think it's even.
Okay, all right, fair
I
enough.
think it's even. There's a lot of things like you're saying where Taskmaster don't corner himself, but if you're fucking nuts like me, you can use that to your advantage because I know when you're gonna come in then. Because if I'm in the
Well,
corner,
you
I
know
know.
that's the thing. I feel like you have to commit more than I do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because your
Yeah.
character's 100 times safer than mine. And honestly, you don't have to like you don't even have to come in. But like your team's designed to like get a hit and kill. But if you had a team like Firebrand do Mammy, you wouldn't even have to go in. You could just zone, and I couldn't do anything about it. I'd be dead. Just wall clean, and
Yeah,
then
I don't know.
have
But I do think he has like I can't just wall cling fireball for free because you know he has pretty good durability like Taskmaster, and you know super is a factor. So it's not like I can't just play how I play all my other matchups.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I still think it's like I don't think it's like 6-4. It's like 5.5. I don't know.
I,
It's just like Taskmaster's like when I get in, you know, like you gotta block all this like bullshit mix up. But when Taskmaster gets in, it's like, oh no, is he gonna throw or hit me low? Like,
I know. I'm working on setups to
yeah,
basically.
like versus your team, Hanzo,
Like,
I'll take a throw all day, man. Like,
I know. I've been trying to work on because you can combo Amy a throw, but it's really hard.
yeah, it's like super hard.
I'm trying to learn
I
that.
saw that one video, and I'm like, oh whoa, it's doable.
It's so hard. Even with rocks, it's hard. Anyways, what is your preferred Mountain Dew flavor?
Uh,
The
how
Hound
many
Gas.
Mountain Dew flavors have I even had? I don't like Code Red from.
I don't like red.
Yeah, I like the classic, honestly. I think I've. Is Baja Blast a Mountain Dew flavor? Yeah,
No.
I don't like that either.
Uh,
Yeah, I like the original. You know.
Original is the best. So,
Tried and
good
true of
answer.
Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Good answer.
I'm not a connoisseur of Mountain Dew like you are, Hanzo, so I haven't tried them all. But I think of those three, like easily, regular is the best.
Let's see. I have a bunch of things about Revolution Gaming, which I don't know what is. Stop asking me about it.
I have this question from Jura Mage about Pro Tour thing from Capcom before we get too far off topic of that. Jura Mage asks, is the Pro Tour a sign of things to come for fighting game devs, taking a more active hand in the tournament scene? I mean,
I think fighting game devs have been taking a more active hand in the scene. I mean, like, Arc Systems and Arcsys have been doing stuff with the scenes for a while, and you know they're starting to increase production that they see. I mean, increase support now that they see like, hey, a lot of people come to these tournaments, and, you know, and they have disposable income because they're all losers. So you know stuff like that, and like they have the Catherine tournaments, you know, stuff like. And you know, even the American ones like Skullgirls and you know, Injustice, and Mortal Kombat, they have great support from their companies. So I think it's just a trend overall. It's not that Capcom's driving it.
I don't think
That's
so
fine.
either. I think they're finally. They're the only. Are they the only company that's like making a tournament, like their own tournament though?
No,
I feel
there's
like I feel like they're not.
Arc
not the only
System
one.
Works has their tournaments too. Arc Revo.
Arc Revo is great too.
Arc
Yeah.
Revo is like huge. Like the production quality of that tournament is just like out of the water. Like they have like the singers for like the opening there. They
Yeah.
have like the voice actors there and stuff. Like
I
and then
love
they
it.
have like fog machines and stuff. It's like SPL level, except for it's just for all the Arc System Works games.
Except it's
And
not
there's
outside in
less
100-degree
crickets.
weather.
Yeah. Anyway, I enjoy Arc Revo
Yeah,
tournaments.
it was awesome.
Yeah, they're cool. They have the cosplayers doing commentary randomly.
Yeah, it was really awkward. They're just kind of like, oh wow,
Oh
so
yes.
good.
Let's see. Something about 69. At EMP Cookie asks, with Capcom Pro Tour, do you see more majors happening or just current majors becoming larger? Current majors becoming larger. I don't think there's going to be more majors.
Yeah, I
There's-
think just current majors becoming larger.
And we don't need more majors, I don't think. It's kind of a lot.
We have a
already.
lot. In my
Yeah.
opinion, we have a lot. That's asking way too much for people to travel to all those, and then want to make more. It's too much.
That's the whole problem with 2 years ago, where everything was a fucking major.
Yeah.
So they had to go to like every fucking weekend. You had to go somewhere, or you're just a nobody. Fuck that. Whatever. So at NMU Mikey asks, Harrison was at one point top Cody in America. My question to you is, do you miss Surge? Yeah, I do miss the soft drink Surge. I think it was a good drink.
Wow,
what?
that's a fucked up
Surge?
question.
Surge.
Wait, what does the Cody stuff have to do with it?
It's not. It's just a backhanded slap to the
I know.
face. That's what that was.
Okay.
Jesus. All right. Sammy Nash asks. Wait, did you finish that question?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. All right. Sammy Nash asks. SER 2013. This is to Apologyman, obviously. Was kind of your debut of the mainstream FGC. How does it feel coming back and doing better than you did last year?
It feels great. Like I wasn't expecting. I know it sounds kind of lame, but like I wasn't expecting to win a major for like a little bit longer. You know, I I was pretty happy that I placed like top 8, but I think it wasn't until like after I beat F Champ I was like, wow, I could win this major. And that really excited me. So I'm really happy that I did as well as I did. I'm still
If you-
salty about Blaze.
If you do worse at a major, i.e., not winning it, are you gonna be sad about it?
I mean, yeah, now I set a pretty high bar for myself, so
That's what I'm asking.
I can't let it get to me. I mean, I think I maybe I was sad because like when I do bad in tournaments, I get really sad because I feel like I'm not really showing my. It's not like an accurate representation of my skills, so I feel like I'm being judged sometimes. But I don't think that should affect me. Like I feel like I've proved myself that like I'm definitely capable of doing well in this game. So if I do bad in a tournament, it happens. Like it's hard to win every tournament. Like that's why like I really respect like Chris G's play. So being consistent in Marvel is very hard.
Quoted.
So I'm not gonna be too sad if I do bad in the next majors, but I'll definitely try my best.
Speaking of Chris G, he was
Yeah.
DQ'd, so you didn't have to play him.
Yeah.
Oh
Lance?
yeah, that's right.
So
Therefore, the
someone-
tournament is fraudulent. You
No.
don't know.
No. My question was, at Mellow Karma is asking, what do you think about the Morgan and Firebrand matchup?
Okay. The matchup. So, it's obviously in Morgan's favor, but like I feel like every matchup is in Morgan's favor.
It
you know?
is all
So it's not like any different from anything else. But I think Firebrand actually has like a lot of tech for that matchup. He can really compete with her durability with like the fireballs. Like if she does like a Soul Fist and then a Soul Fist, I can do like Wall Cling Fireball and then like Ground Fireball. So like I can like keep up with durability. And there's some like tactics to waste her Astral Vision. What I do is like I'll like Wall Cling in the corner of the screen, and then I'll let myself get hit by missiles and like air tech and go higher and Wall Cling even higher, and I can waste a bunch of like Astral Vision that way. So there's like definitely tactics for that matchup. But I definitely it's still in Morgan's favor, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you get the hit on Morgan, you kind of just fuck the team up, which I
I
think
mean,
is.
isn't that like every team in Marvel though?
Yeah, but it's especially good against like a Morgan Doom Virgil team.
Yeah, it's true. Like I don't have to like burn any like resources extra on Morgan. I just kind of do my flowchart, which is a really big benefit. But that's true. One touch, that's the end of the game.
And not a lot of teams have that. I mean, some teams have like.
I mean, like Zero May Cry is essentially like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I see what you mean.
all Zero May Cry players are terrible. So I mean,
Yeah.
name a good one. Exactly, you can't. Okay.
Dude, okay, I know this is unrelated, but Cloud 805, when he did that triple TAC,
Yeah.
did you see that? That was
Yeah.
awesome. I just had to.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, it's like oh wow, it's like the double TAC, but then you go like one step further, triple. Like who would tech that? Like
No,
if you
you
tech
can't.
that triple TAC, you'd actually probably be stupid.
Yeah, you'd be like, and like after 2, you start doing it. No, because it's basically unblockable. It's an unblockable TAC. Because
Yeah,
you can't
it's
you
just
can't
too,
do
it's
anything
just
about
so
it.
many mix-ups.
No, because if you tech up, if you don't tech up on the first one, then it's fine. But if you tech side on the second one,
Yeah,
you're
then you're
fine.
locked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd
So
have to like not tech anything on the up and then the down and then
yeah,
the last one, which is like, why would you do that, you know?
that's too.
Yeah, it's literally like a three-layer mix-up. Like you have to just pray to God.
Yeah.
God, your mic is such a piece of shit.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it. Okay. Is it like making a noise when I do that?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, my friend has never seen anime. The Blue Mega Man asks, "What are some good ones I could show him to make him like it?" Don't fuck me on this. This is to Vineeth. What anime do you watch? Because you play anime games, so you must watch
Yeah,
anime.
because I watch anime. Well, I like one of my favorites is Cowboy Bebop. I I think that's a
We watched
classic.
that. Yeah,
Yo, we watched that in fact. Yeah, we watched that shit in family. We watched the last episode on
oh, so
like
I got spoiled.
yeah, that was the last episode.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, but like yeah, that's one of my favorite animes. I like Code Geass is pretty good. Full Metal Alchemist. Uh, yeah, there's like I guess it's like whatever appeals to you, but like a lot of the mainstream animes, I generally don't like. I don't like all that shonen stuff. Like Naruto's kind of whatever for me.
I enjoy Naruto because I too am a ninja, and I believe it.
You believe in ninjas?
I believe it.
You just believe the story?
I believe it. Believe it. There was a kid, and this is random, but there's a kid, and sorry about that. There's a kid in high school who was like really obsessed with Naruto, and he just walked around saying "believe it" a lot, and everyone made fun of him because that was fucking weird. So our friend group growing up in high school just like be in a tree and be like, "Believe it, I'm Naruto," and like shit like that.
You
That's
just be
all I
up
know.
in a tree saying that? Is that what you just said?
I am ninja. Shit like
Is that your Honzo story? Come on, you gotta tell me
No.
there's another Honzo story.
No, there's a good one. It
Alright,
involves...
we can save it for the end though. We still got
Yeah, yeah.
Are you there's another question Elephant Bones brought up I was gonna ask anyways. Did you abandon your Frank West team?
Y- yeah, pretty much.
No.
I was playing Frank West like and Firebrand like around last year like at Evo. I think Evo was like the last tournament where I like try to play both. And I realized I'm not really good at playing both teams. I really need to just kind of stick to one. I'm not the counter picking kind of type. And overall, the Firebrand team is just much better. Like
Yeah.
I don't even like. Do you know how bad it is? Like in my training mode, you know how there's like those team like you know how you can save 3 teams. I don't even have Frank as a selectable team.
Damn.
It's done. It's done. So
That's how you that's like breaking up on Facebook.
Yeah,
That's,
dude.
That's the Marvel way of dropping a character.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. I like replaced his spot with like a Modok team. I'm like, this
Oh,
is it, man. No, but I miss Frank sometimes. I don't miss level 1 Frank though, but I definitely miss
I feel
level
like-
5 Frank.
I feel like Frank's a good team just to like go through pools because you literally don't have to think. But
Yeah,
our brand team is the essence of not thinking, I guess.
right. But I you know I can't rely on that. You know, like I
Yeah,
think
no.
it is a pretty good like tournament team, like because it's very simple and straightforward. But
Yeah.
it's not a better overall. It was a bad team. I feel.
Yeah, I still thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was okay. It's like if I got the hit, everything was awesome. But if I didn't, everything sucked. And it was hard to get the hit with Super Scroll on point.
Okay. At Hakath KOTB asks, ask Vineeth how he about the legend of Big Shit Man never dying. I don't know what that means.
Why did you even
I
regurgitate
rather
that
not
onto the
tell
stream?
story.
Is this a story that we don't want to know?
Fine, whatever. I'll tell it. I don't
Go
care.
ahead.
Okay, so last Evo, I entered Blaze. It was Blaze Blue Extend, I believe. I made top 8 for Blaze Blue, and it was really cool because I beat a Japanese player who you know Cho. He came there from Marvel, but he's
Darko Cho.
actually one of like Japan's best Blaze Blue players. He won SBO for Blaze Blue CS1, I think, and he's like one of the best Lychee players like in the world. and I beat him at that tournament, and it was like super hype, and I was like, yeah, I did it, and I got all hype, and I just left. And I did something wrong. I didn't hear what time top 8 was the next day, and I didn't hear from anybody else, so I assumed it was gonna be like kind of noonish, but apparently it was really early. So what happened was like I woke up late, and then I was like, all right, crap, we gotta go. So I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and we were really short on time. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, and then we're gonna go. And I don't know what I ate the day before, but I was in there for like 30 minutes,
Oh my god.
and it ended up actually costing me, and I got DQ'd.
Shit. Literally.
And that's the story.
So
Damn.
shit took you out of top 8. That's a new
Yeah.
one.
It sucked because like I beat the Japanese player, and then I blew it.
Well, I hope your sponsor, makes you shit at night, so in the morning you don't
And
have to
I've
think
heard
about
every shit joke, Honzo. Like you don't even get me started.
I didn't know about that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm not into
I don't really go around telling that story.
Well, you just told 1,000 people, because we have 1,000 concurrent viewers right now. And that's a huge lie I just told. I don't know why I said it.
A boy
Yeah.
named Rio asks, now serious question. Does anyone care about the 5th character of Ultra Street Fighter 4 anymore? And the chance of Smash at EVO? Still no confirmation? I don't think there's any confirmation. And yeah, I really don't care what the 5th character is anymore.
I care more about Waffle House this
Isn't
weekend.
it gonna be that like one of like Kami's sisters or something?
God, I hope not.
Fucking
Another dive kick character. It's
Yeah, that sounds lame. I wanted
just-
you know what I wanted? I wanted a brand new character from like a brand new country. I think what would be really cool is if they got a guy from Australia, and he had like a lasso and like a boomerang and stuff. I think that would be kind of cool.
A
Like a
lasso?
brand new character. I think that would be sick.
So he's from Australia?
I mean, what other country? I feel like every country's
I
been
guess,
done except for Australia.
That's
Canada.
true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Canada is
Crocodile Dundee
represented.
type character.
I want a Canadian hipster or something, or a mountain.
Canadian
I don't know.
All right,
What's
I'm
their
gonna.
what's a Canadian hipster's fighting style?
Being a douchebag, I don't know. Apologizing. There you go. It's a Canadian trait. So
I
do
got
you
one more
have any-
question.
Okay.
Before you can tell your Hanzo story or whatever to end the show. So now that you won a major, is there anybody that might not necessarily maybe have a target on their head? That's kind of might be a little bit too harsh words, but just somebody you want to beat now. I mean, you won a major. Maybe somebody you didn't get a chance to play at SCR.
Since I actually, even though like Chris G not being in my pool, like him getting DQ it actually really helped me win SCR. I'm gonna be pretty honest. Like that match could have gone either way. But I actually really want to play Chris G again. Like we had really close matches in the past at SCR. I feel like I think that was back when both times I played him with my Frank West team, and I wanna play him again in tournament with my Firebrand team because I feel like I have a really good chance of beating him.
I have a
yeah.
feeling that might happen at NCR now.
Yeah, it might happen. I really wanna beat him. I think I can do it.
It could happen. It could happen. I'd actually say it's a really high chance of it happening.
I'm gonna make the poll where it's you versus Chrissy first round. I think that's gonna be great for the morning. No
Yeah,
one-
8 a.m.
Winner
like
of
Chris G.
SCR versus probably one of the best Ultimate Warriors Capcom 3 players. First round, 8 in the morning. All right.
next. Well, let's just get this tournament over with. I want to see some randoms in top 8.
Your mic is messing up.
Oh my god,
This is
doesn't
like
it?
the Hanzo story of tonight. It just his
No,
mic just going crazy.
I don't know. It wasn't that bad at the beginning.
No,
Like
it's because
stepping away.
I'm fiddling with it right now. I'm a fiddler. Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. Is this fine?
Yeah. Tell your
Okay.
story.
So me and Mr. Chris Segula, Segula,
Seglia.
Seglia had dinner yesterday. We went to some chicken spot in San Francisco because I was just happened to be in the city, so I went to eat chicken with him. And I don't know how to parallel park, so couldn't park near the restaurant. Because if you want to park in San Francisco, you have to parallel park, and I literally do not know how to parallel park. So I was like, I'll just drive until I find the spot. So I find a spot on the hill, and then I just walk. And it's like maybe like 9 blocks or something. It's not that far from me. So I just walked there, and I didn't realize I parked on the steepest hill in San Francisco. So walking back, because I was going to give Chris a ride, we walked, I guess, 10 blocks up 29th Street, which is like a fucking 60-degree incline.
Oh my god.
And I almost killed myself, and we had to like stop halfway, and I was like, yeah. And then we got into the car, and it was fine.
Oh wow, that's something like, man, you do such a good job of like, yeah, something is like gonna happen in the story, and then like nothing happens every time. You just do such a good job of that.
Yeah, I know. I thought this was like rising action to the climax of
Right?
nothing happened. I got in the car.
Well, that's the ladies tell me when I climax. Nothing happened.
Jesus. Every show.
The show's the best.
Anyways, you want to shout out your sponsor one more time?
Yeah. Shout MMG Micro Gaming. Shout outs to them. Yeah, go to Alpha Clash. It's a monthly tournament. If you're in NorCal, come out. It's in Santa Clara. Maybe I could post the event info in the Twitch chat. You know.
You can go to macromicrogaming.com.
Yeah, Harrison was posting in the chat. And we'll have it up in the description. For
Yeah. So come out to Alpha Clash. Really good tournament in NorCal.
IPW will be streaming it, so I will
Yep.
be there.
It's in Mountain View.
It is in Mountain View. It's hella far away from me, but whatever. Anyways,
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, the 69th show ended with no sex, so I think I'm disappointed. But
Yeah.
it was great having you, Vineet. It's always great talking to you. Besides when you try and kill me, but you know I forgive you.
Thanks
I
again
forget.
for watching. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the like button, comment, follow me on Twitter at HarrisonSBA, follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo. You can follow our very special guest, Beneath, at MMG Apologyman. That is it. Oh yeah, one last thing. If you guys missed last week's show, you guys can go to IPLAYWINNER.com, go to the podcast section, and you guys can watch or listen to every single show in YouTube or MP3 format. And that's it. Peace out, guys.
Laters. This is the part where the Chun-Li goes.
This is the part where you ruin the ending of the show.
I know, you can ask me. It's okay.